Man, we got September around here, right? September's good. We got NFL football starting up. You guys excited about NFL football? Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Does anybody play fantasy football? Yeah. You play fantasy football? Okay, sir, what's your name? Eric, were you up here earlier and should I remember your name? Very. Okay, so, my memory's not so good. We've hit on that, right? Eric? Okay. So, what's the name of your fantasy football team?
House Riker.
House Riker?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones, okay. I don't watch that, but okay, I'm on the same page with you. Like, it's an intimidating name, right? It's kind of masculine, right? But I'm the comedian who skips around on stage, and I have a different definition for intimidating. I named my fantasy football team Preparation H. Now, for those of you who are not initiated, fantasy football is where you and your buddies meet up at Buffalo Wild Wings and you pretend to eat chicken, and then you pick players from the NFL and you put them on your fantasy team. And then when the regular season starts, the stats they accumulate during the games become fantasy points. And that tells you how much money you lost. Last year, I made a mistake. I drafted Ray Rice. After he beat the crap out of his wife in an elevator and then drug her lifeless body away on camera. At the time, he was suspended 4 games, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll pick him up late in the draft. He'll be rested and ready to go for the rest of the season. Everybody's gonna be like, that Von Fry, he really knows his fantasy football. And then the commissioner got hounded by all those gals with the pink ribbons, and he went back on his suspension. He was suspended the whole season, kicked off the Baltimore Ravens. It was really sad for my fantasy team. But I'm not making that mistake again. This year I went out of my way to find players I thought would be least likely to beat the crap out of their wife, girlfriend, and or child. So I picked an all-white team. Now, it's not racist because I'm the only guy playing fantasy football who doesn't own a black man. If anybody's racist in here, it's Eric. He's the slave owner. It was easy finding a white quarterback and a white kicker, but you know how hard I had to look for a white running back? There's one. His name's Danny Woodhead, and he plays for the San Diego Chargers. And he's a backup behind Brandon Oliver. I'm kind of betting on the fact that Brandon Oliver is going to beat the crap out of his wife, girlfriend, and or child. And I'm not saying Brandon Oliver is going to beat the crap out of his wife, girlfriend, and or child, but when he does, San Diego Chargers are going to give the NFL Woodhead. And my fantasy league's going to get a full dose of Preparation H. Hey, follow me on Twitter at Von Fry. Thank you.